Swindon certainly having hex on opponents Hartlepool. They're unbeaten in 7 against Pools and are in far superior form, especially at home. They've lost just 1 in the last 7 at the county ground. Hartlepool, by contrast, have yet to win on their travels, managing 2 draws and 5 defeats. Unfortunately for Hartlepool fans, Keith Curle's side have conceded a league-high 17 goals away from home. It's long and hopeful, but astute underneath it, Swindon Town. As a shot comes in from distance, left-footed, just fumbled at the boots of the goalkeeper, Brian, but Swindon do clear their lines eventually. It's a snapshot, there's very little backlift, and it's just that horrible yard or 2 in front of the goalkeeper. But eventually he got enough on it and Swindon cleared. County ground desperate for a goal in this one. Oh, cut inside, that was a lovely drop of the shoulder. Left-footed cross, and that's an easy finish into the back of the net. And it's Johnny Williams with it, punching the air in delight. All 3 have come at home this season before for Johnny Williams. This cross is sublime. Captain Gladwin with it, and look, he's going on the outside, isn't he? Cuts in on his left boot. And the ghosting run at the back post, the defence of Hartlepool have just watched Williams. And he puts Swindon Town a goal to the good. Hartlepool lacking a bit of energy in the final third. You'd suggest that Keith Curle possibly trying to keep it tighter in his own third at the back, containing Swindon, but they lead by a goal to 0 already. And it's the Robins who are patient. Down that right wing again where the first goal came from. Hutton, it was Hutton who started this move in his own half. Right-footed cross and into the back of the net it goes. And it's a second for the home side in this first half. Jeffcott with it. But right at the beginning of this move, it was Hutton in his own half starting it. Advancing down the pitch on the right-hand side where the first goal came from. A good cross then, a better cross now. And a near post header from Jeffcott, his 3rd of the campaign. And Swindon Town into a 2-0 lead. Hartlepool rooted to the bottom of the Football League. And 2 down at Swindon. This is a big ask. Trying to generate and find whatever space they can. And there could be an error in the Swindon defence here. It's knocked square, shot into the bottom corner, and they have one back. Well, that caught everybody by surprise. The cross and the finish from O'Dower. Down the left wing it went, and it's an error. But you've got to give Niang a bit of credit for scrapping. He squared it up, and the left-footed finish gives Hartlepool a lifeline back into this game. O'Dower with it. Niang deserves an awful lot of credit for the work. Now Hartlepool have got 1. They fancy they could get a second. Now twisting and turning into the box, and goalkeeper Brown again's got to be on his guard to get that one. It was Cook with his dancing shoes on. Took a bit of a advantage, did Cook, but wasn't bothered. Clayton it was who played it back to Cook, and Cook testing Brian once again. And Hartlepool from being 2-0 down, 2-1 now, and they're asking the questions for the equaliser. Hartlepool, can they get a hold of the ball and create something? But of course in doing that it allows Swindon opportunity to race away and potentially look for the 3rd and improve their 8th placed League 2 standing before this round of games. Oh, that's a lovely scooped assist. Is he going to finish this one right-footed? He didn't manage to get a hold of it, Williams. Look at the cheeky assist. The assist is beautiful. Scooped up. Williams has 1. He fancied the 2nd. It goes wide. Game on again here then at the county ground. And here's the goal scorer, Williams, the first goal scorer. Left-footed shot just goes over. That's when the captain, Gladwin, was it? Yep. It was Gladwin that set up the goal for Williams, and the two reversing the roles there. Just pushed it a bit too high, the skipper. Swindon starting the second half as they started the first, on the front foot. They've lost just 1 in 7 here at the county ground, and they've definitely made it a fortress of Scott Lindsay's men. And 2-1 up, trying to take the sting out of it. Gladwin knocking it wide against Swindon. Just looking to take as much of the impetus out of Hartlepool as they can when aside a bottom of the table. And they get a goal back in a game, having been 2-0 down. It's enough to energise them, that's for sure. Swindon look for a third. It's bouncing in the area. Is this the third? It's not. It just bounced in the 18-yard box. The goalkeeper couldn't get there. The opportunity was almost put away. In the heart of everything, Gladwin for Swindon today. And the cross came in and almost getting there, just bouncing ahead of Jeffcott, who's got one. He fancied that was his second. Just couldn't quite do enough. It looked neat initially, but it's a high-hanging clearance that Hartlepool will try and build from it as they can, as best they can. Referee playing an advantage. So Hartlepool come searching for an equaliser here. And a left-footed shot comes in. The keeper's had to get down quickly to that one. That almost was an equaliser. Well worked down the wing for the visitors. And the cross came in from Timilty, but the finish was just not quite good enough. But they're playing their way back into this game, Hartlepool, that's for sure. Got to say, it's still in the balance at 2-1. Silla now out to the wing. They like to bring the ball in from the wing, do Pools. Anywhere will do for Swindon Town. There's nerves amongst the locals, that's for sure. But they lead 2-1. Swindon steal it. And are they going to go for goal? Are they going to go for the third? This should be the third. The goalkeeper's got something on it. It's not all over yet. Another good save by the goalkeeper. I think we've got to give credit to the defending there from Hartlepool. They didn't give up. Yes, they're attacking and really are having to be on their guard. And they just about get back and just about do enough defensively. Tremendous. And they're still holding on to this game. There's still a chance for Hartlepool whilst it's 2-1. Goalkeeper and defence have done well there for the visitors. Could this be the third for Swindon? Well, they're just going to play out time. Understandable in the corner, 2-1 to the good. Indeed, that is a full-time whistle at the county ground, and Swindon's strength at home continues after 2 quick first-half goals. Separating the sides, Williams and Jeffcott do enough to take the spoils and push the Robins to joint third position. Pool's torrid form on their travels continues. They're still yet to win away from home.